Welcome to another session of body movements. Today's session is going to be dedicated to strengthening and doing a little toning. So we're going to start by coming into a seated position and just take a few moments to just kind of collect yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now start making some neck circles, going clockwise and then counterclockwise as you feel. Bring your head to a halt in a bowed position. Bring your prayer hands to your heart space. Slide them behind the nape of your neck. Now bring your prayer hands to the sky. Wave your fingers down and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bow your head and put a little bit of pressure on the back of your head to kind of stretch the back muscles a little bit. Really want to work out those neck muscles and get them as loose as possible for today's session. Once you've got enough of that, go ahead and put your right elbow on the ground and extend your left hand up and over to the right, stretching the left side body. Now come to center. Put your left elbow down and extend your right hand up and over, stretching the right side body. Now come back to center. Go ahead and stand to your feet. Okay, now inhale, raise your hands to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart space. Down into forward fold. Stretch a little bit. Just kind of hang there a little bit. Now inhale, bring your hands to the sky. Bring your hands to your heart space. Down into forward fold. Up to the sky. Down into forward fold. Make sure that you're breathing. Go ahead and hang in forward fold for a few minutes and just kind of stretch out your back legs. Okay, now go ahead and stand tall. Bring your hands to the sky, together into prayer hands and into your heart space. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your right leg in front of your left leg, kind of making a scissor motion with your legs. You're going to lower yourself to the ground almost in a squatting motion, but as slow as you can, all the way down to the ground. Make sure your hands are in your heart space. Lower yourself with ease. Okay, now breathe in and breathe out, bringing your hands to the sky, into prayer hands, into your heart space. Exhale. Now we're going to do the reverse of that motion. So put your feet together in that crisscross position. Put your hands behind you to make sure that you are stable, and begin to rise up like an elevator as slow as you can. Make sure that your weight is even on both sides. If you are not able to use the crisscross position to rise like an elevator, You can always just come into the regular squat position and rise up from there. Take a deep breath. When you get to the top, raise your hands to the sky and down into forward fold using your prayer hands. Just kind of hang there, breathe in, breathe out. Bring it up into a flat back. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now down into forward fold. Stretch out those legs. I know they are probably screaming right now. Grab both of your elbows to just give yourself a little bit more of a stretch. Breathe in, bring your hands to the sky. Prayer hands to heart space, down into forward fold. Breathe in, bring your hands to the sky. Hands into prayer pose, down to your heart space. And as you're bringing your hands down, go ahead and do that elevator down squat motion. All the way down as slow as possible, without using your hands and without falling. Once you make it down to the ground, go ahead and let your knees fall to the side and make the bottoms of your feet touch each other. Stretch it out. Now bring your head down to meet your feet as close as you are able without hurting anything. It's okay if you cannot make it all the way down. Now meet me in tabletop position. Make sure that your hands are right under your shoulders and your knees are right under your hip bones. Go ahead into cat-cow. Breathe in and breathe out with every motion. Now take your right leg and extend it back and plant your toes on the ground. Bring your left foot back to meet your right foot in plank position. Hold it here for just a few seconds. Now take a deep breath in and push it out. You're going to take a deep breath in and push it out and begin to lower yourself to the ground, continually breathing in and out. Lower yourself to the ground as slow as you can, making sure that you're working every muscle. Breathe in and breathe out with every drop. Once you make it down, meet me in cobra. Stretch out those arms. Turn right, turn left. Now slowly lower yourself back down to the ground. One more time. Raise yourself as slow as you can in plank position, all the way to the top. And hold. While holding that plank position, bring your right knee in to your heart space. And hold. Now extend your leg back out. Now bring your left knee into your heart space. And hold. Now slowly extend your left leg back out into plank position. Now meet me in downward facing dog. Go ahead and stretch your legs out. Stretch out those toes and your ankles. Now walk your feet in just a little bit towards your hands. Flex your toes up on your tippy toes and down. Go ahead and stretch out whatever you feel like you need to stretch. Now move slowly into plank position and hold it. Start to lower yourself to the ground as slowly as you can without dropping. Remembering to breathe in and out. Once you make it to the ground, move into cobra. Turn right, turn left. Now, roll it up and bring it back to child's pose for much needed rest. Stretch your arms out above your head and just take this time to massage your neck. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. You should be really, really warm by now, if not sweating. Breathe in, breathe out. Now meet me in tabletop position. Up into downward facing dog. Go ahead and stretch it out. Bring your right knee in to your chest and plant your right foot in between your hands. Plant your left knee on the ground and bring your shoulders back into low lunge. Bring your hands to your waist, power pose. Make sure that you're balancing your weight on both sides and that you are erect. Now pull yourself up off the ground to raise into a high lunge as slow as possible. Once you make it to the top, continue to elevate by raising yourself onto your tippy toes. Now reverse, going back down as slowly as possible, remembering to breathe in and breathe out. Once you've made it down and your left knee is planted on the ground, plant both hands on the ground and pull your right leg back into plank position. Lower yourself down and into cobra. Turn right, turn left. Now meet me in downward facing dog. Go ahead and stretch out those legs that you just worked so hard with. Stretch out your toes. Now plant your left foot in between your hands and plant your right knee on the ground. Low lunge. Once you've gotten your stable position, bring your hands to your waist, power pose. Remember to breathe in and breathe out. Now get ready and peel yourself off the ground, raising yourself to the top in triangle pose. Once you make it to the top, continue to extend yourself by coming onto your tippy toes. Hold it. Now reverse. Bring yourself all the way back down through low lunge, planting your right knee on the ground. Doing this as slowly as you can. Once you make it down, plant both hands on the ground. Bring your left foot back into plank position. Rock and plank, and then lower yourself down to the ground. Up into cobra. Turn right, turn left. Now meet me in child's pose. Make sure that you extend your hands up above your head, opening up your chest so that you can breathe that good oxygen in and out. Roll it up into plank, and into downward facing dog. Walk your feet close to your hands, forward fold. Stretch it out. Go ahead and kind of stretch anything, make any pops you want to make. Extend your hands up to the sky, breathing in. Now bring your hands to your heart space. We're not done just yet. Go ahead and stand at the edge of your mat as tall as you can. Make sure that both feet are planted into the ground and begin to lower yourself down slowly into a squat position. Remember to breathe in and to breathe out. Continuously moving in one fluid motion, lower yourself down to the ground to come into a seated position. Once you've made it to the ground, pull your knees up to your chest and put your hands out extended in front of you in prayer hand position. Using your muscles, you're going to lower yourself slowly back to the ground. Remember to breathe in and breathe out with every descend. You got it. Once you've made it down to the ground, extend both of your legs out and up to the sky as slowly as possible, using your abdominal muscles all the way to the top. Once you've made it to the top, reverse that motion. Bringing your feet all the way back down to the ground as slowly as possible with your legs extended out. Breathe in, breathe out with every descend. Breathe in, breathe out, and keep lowering all the way down to the ground. Once you've made it down to the ground, go ahead and lay out in what I like to call the snow angel position, with your hands to your side. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears and that you've kind of tucked your shoulder bones under your back to open up your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Now pull both of your knees up to plant your feet on the ground. Rock yourself up into a seated position. Meet me in cross-legged position. Go ahead and stretch out anything that you want to in this position before we come to a silent moment. Inhale in, exhale out. Bring your hands to prayer position at your heart space. Bow your head. Stretch that neck a little bit for the last time. Great work. I'll see you next time. Go ahead and get a bottle of water. You earned it.